Hi, I'm Pastor Carrie Baylis, Associate Pastor at First Lutheran Church here in Colorado Springs. I'm bringing First Thoughts to you today for February 16th. We hope that you'll join us for worship, either here in person or you can always find us online on our YouTube channel. We're in the middle of a sermon series on obeying Jesus. The text I have for today is about loving your enemies, and it comes from Luke chapter 6, beginning at the 27th verse. I'm going to skip around a little bit and share some verses with you, and then tell you what I'm thinking for those verses. But I say to you that listen, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. If you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners love those who love them. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. The first thing that I think catches my attention is it says, but I say to those of you who listen, and I wonder how closely we listen to what Jesus is telling us and how we use that in our lives today. It is really easy to not love our enemies, to say, I don't agree with you, and I don't want to listen to anything that you have to say. But sometimes the way of Jesus is to listen to our enemies and then to take action, to go ahead and talk with them, to share what our thoughts are, and to share what our lens of faith tells us about the world today. The last piece of this scripture that I shared with you today says, be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. It reminds me a little bit of Bishop Buddy's sermon during inauguration weekend when she asked for us to use mercy in this world today. I think that we should probably spend some time thinking about the places where we can offer mercy, where we can be merciful to those around us, those who we may disagree with, because Jesus gives mercy to each of us, knowing that we are all sinners in what we do and that we will be forgiven through Christ who died for each of us. We are called to love our enemies. We are called to action. We are called to share mercy in this world. Join us on February 16th, and we'll hear a little bit more about learning how to love our enemies.